Happy Friday, Queen Gladys. Happy Friday to you. This week went by like this. I'm telling you, I feel like this week was 2 days. I don't know what's happening, but I really do believe time is speeding up. I really do. Good day, Tim. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Happy Friday, everybody. And I just want to send some love energy to my neighbor who had a situation this morning. So I just want to send them some love and light. And I was glad I was home to assist them. And they watched the show. So I just want to send them some love. All right. Yes, Linda, it is a marvelous Friday. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's good to be alive. It's good to be present with you all. So, welcome to SIP with Rev Melissa. I am Rev Melissa, and SIP is an acronym for Spirit in Practice, where we practice because practice makes progress. Yes, it does. So, we have been in our commitment series and we're going to wrap it up today. We're also going to do a quality roll call today because we haven't done a quality roll call in a minute. And I want to see where you all are with your qualities. And I want to check in also how you all are doing with your 30-day mental equivalent challenge. Now, I know Tim wrapped his up. Tim's 30-day was yesterday, but I haven't had any reports from anybody else on how they're doing. I need to turn the fan on. It's a little warm in here. I only know that Tim completed his 30-day mental equivalent challenge, and we are now in a new situation, which is our 30-day body tone commitment. So we have moved from a challenge to our commitment. And the commitment is to our body. We spend all of May talking about our mental equivalent, the feeling tone. And so we got that, right? We got it. We know what feeling tone is. We know how to build our mental equivalent, right? We know we are changing our mind. We're keeping it changed. We are focused. It has our attention. We are interested in it, right? We are consistent. We are persistent. We are moving forward no matter what. That's how we build our mental equivalent. And that's how we build our mental equivalent for our body tone. Yes? So let me check in. I gave you some homework yesterday. Did anyone have the conversation with their body? Did you sit down and have a conversation with your body? Because I shared yesterday that I had a conversation with my body and my body was not pleased with me and told me that she is feeling sluggish, weak, and pale. And I'm still stuck with the pale word. I'm like, pale? Like what? Like, what is that? But that's what she said, sluggish, weak, and pale. And when I asked her, well, how do you want to feel? How do you want to feel? And she says she wants to feel vibrant, light, and graceful. Vibrant, light, and graceful. And so that got us on our journey for the 30-day body tone commitment. So I am committed, and many of you are committed along with me. Bonnie, Karen, Vanessa, Heike, Pastor Al. I think Nan, I think you're with us too. I know Sekou is just a given because he's already on day, I don't know, 4,067 or something, right? And the only thing it entails is moving every day. That's it for 20 minutes. For 20 minutes. I figured 20 minutes was a good, Lindsay too. All right, Lindsay, I got you. I figured 20 minutes was good because in TM and transcendental meditation, all that's required is 20 minutes of meditation twice a day. So I figured 20 minutes of moving every day is a good start. It's a baby step, right? And you could decide what that's going to be. So if you've been following me on my social media these last 3 days, I have been walking. And I had such a good walk yesterday. There was a whole family of geese crossing the street. And I was so transfixed by this because I see it on TV and stuff. I rarely see them actually crossing the road, right? So it was probably like 8 babies and then 2 sets of parents, I'm guessing, because it was 4 adults. And they was just crossing the road to get to the other side so they could eat. And 2 of the 4 adults were on high alert, like their necks were like extended and they kept looking around. It was beautiful. And I captured a picture once they kind of got across the street. All right, all right. So I'm seeing some comments coming in. So Linda is moving towards completing her 30-day mental equivalent challenge next week. And she's been stepping up to the challenge. All right, Linda. All right, you go. And Gladys, what happened? Gladys fell on a boat and she has to get back on. All right, Gladys. Let's send Gladys some healing energy. Falling on a boat, girl. What you doing? And Nan is still running every weekday. And she will add walking on the weekends. Wonderful. And Tim is in also. Timothy is in also. All right. We got a healthy little list going on right here. All right. So, any conversations with your body? If you didn't do it, and I'm telling you, you might think I'm being like, well, this is so funny, but it's like she's so special. She talking to her body. But for real, y'all, everything is a conversation. Everything is in conversation with us all the time. Why? Because life is a dialogue. Life is a dialogue, not a debate. So we don't want to be in a fight with our bodies, right? We want to be in a dialogue. We want to be in alignment. We want to listen, right? We want to lean in and listen, be gentle and kind, and hear what our body has to say. And my body had a lot to say. So if you haven't done it, I would highly recommend that you do. Just go within, get in like a meditative space. Just breathe. It's no big to do. Just sit, be still, breathe, and ask. Body, what is it that you would like for me to know? Or body, how are you feeling right now? Or body, what is it that you need from me? And just be open and willing to hear. That's it. That's it. And if you don't feel it the first time, take a break, go do something else, and come back to it later on. I find the best time for me to have these conversations is early in the morning or before I go to bed at night. Okay? Set a bedtime intention. Body, what would you like for me to know? You might get something in a dream, or you might wake up in the middle of the night with information, or first thing in the morning when you're like in between that awake and asleep state, it might come in then, right? So it's just a willingness. That's all that it is. That's all that it is. All right. So with our mental equivalent of our feeling tone and now our body tone, we are using the same principle, the same principle. We are using the same process, and we are using the same practice. I just saw what Nan wrote. Nan said, my body seems to be talking in gibberish. I don't get it. Well, you know what, Nan? Sometimes our bodies do speak to us in another language, but just stick with it. And I would say, when you're hearing the gibberish, tune into how you're feeling. So what feeling is present, and check into like what part of the body might be heightened at that point in time. And just stick with it. Or write it out. Write it out. But don't give up. Don't give up on your body, because your body is not giving up with you. So it might take a couple of times before we can decipher what is being shared. But it is speaking, even if it's gibberish, right? Because think about it. Think about it. If you never had a conversation with your body, or it's been years, decades that you've had a conversation with your body is like, what's going on here? She's paying me attention. I don't know what to say, right? And it might come out as gibberish. Um, um, you know, think about it. Like if someone out of the blue asks you to get up and give a speech about something, you might need a minute, right? So your body just needs a minute to get used to this invitation that you're giving it, right? Because we might have been ignoring it for so long. It may have been, I know for myself, my body has been speaking to me all year long, and I wasn't listening until my knee started hurting, right? Until I started to feel pain, and then I started to pay attention. But why do I have to feel the pain before I start paying attention, right? So when we don't listen, sometimes it takes a minute for us to decipher what is being told, shared, revealed, right? Hey, Hope. Hope is sharing. I had a somatic experience session yesterday, which is all about listening to the body. Yes, yes, yes. I love that. I love that. All right. I see you, Lindsay. Yes, it's a great point. Physical feel, then see what the emotional feeling is connected to the physical feeling. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you all for your comments. Gail. Gail was a guest on Living Life in Joy. She wrote 3 books about her life. Please check her out on Amazon. And so Gail is sharing her body is telling her to use her asthma pump. My body's been telling me use my asthma pump and stop doing outdoor lawn work without a mask. Yes. Our body has the common sense that sometimes we forget to use, right? Yes, girl, you got asthma. You out there doing lawn work, you want to have on a mask, right? So let's listen, Gail. Let's listen. Let's listen. So I'm glad you'll have some energy around this. I am all in, all in. This is my day 3. And after SIP, I will be going out for my walk today. And that's why you're going to see me all month long in my workout stuff, because I have to set myself up for success, right? So if I got all, gussied up like I normally do, and then after the show, I have to go and change my clothes and take off makeup, and guess what? The likelihood that I'm going to do it decreases significantly. I know myself. I know myself. So, yes, I have on jewelry with a workout outfit. That's right. That's right. So, this is Gladys Williams, wonderful jewelry that I am wearing over my workout top today. What? Yes, that's what I'm doing. That's how I'm rolling these days. So, let's do a roll call, because we are using our mental equivalent. We're building our mental equivalent, right? Using our quality. Like, don't leave out your quality when it comes to your body, right? So my quality is wholeness and trust, right? Part of that wholeness is my body. My body is included in that wholeness. And trusting my body knows. My body knows what's good for it, and my body knows what's not good for it. If I would just listen and trust it, right? It has my best interests at heart. So whatever your quality is, apply that to this 30-day body tone challenge. Commitment. All right, so let's do a roll call. If you have forgotten your quality, mm, mm, if you've forgotten your quality, that means that you haven't been doing your affirmations every day, your incantations every day, thinking about it, visualizing the quality, having your mental equivalent about the quality, right? We have to do our work. We have to do our part. Yes? Yes. And I'm loving what Tim is saying right now. Your body will constantly talk to you. If you don't listen, you'll find yourself in a situation you don't want to be in physically. Yes, Tim. Thank you for that testimony. All right, y'all. Let's get a drum roll. Oh, y'all, I'm so excited because Sekou's with us today. Yes, yes. That's why I'm so much more relaxed. So let's get a drum roll and let's share our qualities. And when I say your name, get into it. Get your body into your quality. Get your quality into your body, right? So I am. All right. So here we go. All right. Pamela, bliss. Stacy, love, freedom, and peace. Gladys, health, prosperity, and creativity. Vanessa, abundance and freedom. Wayne, oneness, faith, harmony, and abundance. Lindsay, joyful trust with kindness. Mommy, joy and love. Diego, perfect health, wholeness, confidence, and severity and prosperity. And shout out to Diego. He had a birthday this week. Linda, self-love. Ron, evolve spiritually and abundance. Bonnie, love, peace, bravery, and courage. Simone, strength and compassion. Pamela Norton, healthy peace. Sekou, abundance, wealth, and happiness. Diana, curiosity, creativity, joy, and peace. Nan, divine mind, trust, and abundance. Mayat, peace and prosperity, grace and courage. Pastor Al, grace, mercy, and peace. Brian, healthy, strong, and well. Helen, joy, vibrant health. Julian, wholeness, creation, wholeness, connection, abundance, creativity, and peace. Imaja, creativity and bliss. Ruata, spiritual buoyancy. Tim, resilience. Daniel, harmony. Erica, peace, tranquility, and nature. Stephanie, self love, joy, peace, and patience. And Ronald, abundance in physical, emotional, and financial well being. And mine is wholeness and trust with curiosity, courage, and celebration. Woo! We are in it. We are in. Yes, fireworks, fireworks. All right, Hope. Let me add you. Vibrant health, abundance, balance, and flow. All right, Hope, I will add you to the list for sure. Anyone else, I didn't say your name, you could put your name in the comments and I will add you to the list. And I give this list energy every single day. And you have to do your part. I can't do it for you, right? So I am, whatever your quality is, say it like you mean it, put your body in it. What just came to mind was that saying, put your foot in it, right? So put your foot in it, put your foot in it and say it because it is the truth of who you are. It is the truth of who you are already. And we are simply coming into alignment with it. All right. All right, y'all. So I think we are complete with this segment of commitment. And I already have next week's series. I already have next week's series, and it is, I'll reveal it here because I want to see if y'all could come up with an acronym. So next week's series is PACE, PACE. And this word has helped me so much with how I am being with myself as far as what I get done throughout the day, because productivity doesn't work for me. Productivity feels, I don't know, it's just a lot. It's a lot. And I don't like the feeling tone of productivity, but progress feels gentle and kind, and just pacing myself. And Reverend Jennifer, shout out to Reverend Jennifer, my mentor, for pointing that out to me, for pointing that out for me. And I just took it, and I've been with it, and an acronym, a meaning for PACE has come through. So let me know if you could come up with an acronym for PACE, and we will start that on next week. All right? All right. So I gave you a lot of stuff to do. So pick one thing. Pick one thing. First, have the conversation with your body. That's like the most important thing. Let's just say that. Okay? Have the conversation with your body over this weekend. Deal? Lindsay already came up with one. Lindsay, don't play. Lindsay has one for PACE, practicing awareness, compassion with enthusiasm. I like that. I like that. And two of those words I have, the P has to be practiced. Like that's a given, right? And I always love the word enthusiasm. So we'll get into that next week. Thank you, Lindsay. You are on it. All right, everybody. I think it's time for some joy news. So let's get into some joy news. I want to give a shout out for another birthday. Regina's birthday is today. Regina Smithwick, who is my cousin in love, and she's also been on Living Life in Joy. She is an incredible author. She wrote her memoir about being adopted, and she's also a life coach and an inspirational speaker, and she's out there in the world doing her thing. So shout out to you, Regina. I love you so much. All right, y'all. Tomorrow is our trunk show of joy with Gladys Williams. And this is one of her pieces, the earrings and necklace. Look at this. This is just amazing. Amazing. So there's a lot more where this came from. So please join us tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern Time on Zoom. The information is on my social media, and it is on Zoom, as I said, and the link is bit.ly Gladys Trunk Show right there on the flyer. Okay? bit.ly Gladys Trunk Show. Tomorrow, 6 p.m., you'll be able to see her collection, purchase her collection, possibly have a bidding war over one of the pieces if more than one person wants it. So we did it before. We did it. We're going to do it again. It's a lot of fun. So please join us for that. Sunday, Living Life in Joy, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. My special guest is my husband, Marco Nobles, who is curating Living Life in Joy for the month of June in celebration of Black Music Month. So he is our guest on this Sunday, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. There he is. He's the co-founder of Enjoy Enterprises and the creator of rhythmandsoulradio.com, which is a 24-hour internet radio station. So you can go anytime and there will be great music being played. Music you won't necessarily hear on mainstream radio. Then after, we have Sunday in Praise at Rockland CSL, where I am the spiritual director. Our theme for June is body tone. It's body tone. Everything is in alignment, integrated. I'm loving all of this. And my message for Sunday is the sacred site. The sacred site. Okay? So join me Sunday, 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time. You can do so by going to rocklandcsl.org, clicking on Sunday service, and you'll be in the Zoom room, or you can watch the live stream on Facebook. All right, I have another perfect alignment scenario that has happened. Restart Your Health. It's a new class that we're doing at Rockland CSL. It's open to everyone. The flyers there, Sekou, if you could pull up the flyer. It starts on June 14th, 5 weeks, 7 to 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. The investment is $125. It's being facilitated by Susie Rochow. She is a certified functional nutritionist, nutritional therapist. And so she is leading the Restart Your Health class. So I'm doing it because how could I not, right? Body tone, restart your health. I have to do it. So please join me. You can register on rocklandcsl.org. Our next meditation with the moon is June 14th, also at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So we'll do the class and then we'll jump over and meditate with the moon. All right. Let's check in with Sekou since we have him. We have him with us to close out the week.
Hey. So it's interesting. I'm in Idaho for the people that don't know. So shout out from Sun Valley, Idaho. And that was at Idaho Base Camp yesterday. Anyway, what's interesting to me is I haven't been able to watch your show this week, and yet we're still in sync again. So at Idaho Base Camp, literally, it's this like resort kind of thing. We did some meditation, and in my meditation, unprompted, my body was like, listen, we need to slow down a little bit. We need to slow down a little bit. And so I've been doing that. Like I've been making some adjustments. I stop more often on my runs to take photos and videos and make it more leisurely. I've also slowed my pace down dramatically, especially because of the altitude here. So yeah, I listened immediately. I didn't expect to be talking to my body, but that's probably because you were over there talk to your body, and I just felt the vibes. And I listened. So I appreciate us being in sync.
I love it. That's just one mind in action. One mind in action, right?
Ashe.
I love it. Well, it's good to see you. And safe travels back.
Thanks.
All right. And wait, Sekou. So you have a new charity run happening.
Yeah. So the charity run continues. I did not stop on day 365. I kept going. So today is day 368. And my current goal, shout out to Lindsay for this pivot. My current goal is to raise $3,650 for the Back on My Feet nonprofit. But you got the symbolism. I don't even know how I missed that one because I usually do that with the numbers. So 3,650 is another derivative of 365. My intention is to raise $3,650 for Back on My Feet nonprofit within the month of June, and that will secure my entrance to the New York City Marathon this year, November 6, 2022. So yeah, my first marathon. So
amazing.
I'm excited.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Now, did Sekou know June 1st of 2021 that you will be preparing yourself for the New York City Marathon in the very next year?
No. You don't know any of it. If you haven't seen, now I'm being real extra. If you haven't seen the news story about me, watch it. It took me days and lots of peer pressure to finally watch it. Now that I watched it, I'm like sending it to everybody. I've been sending it to the people here. Have you seen my news story? Yeah, you see that?
It's awesome.
Really
I was one of those people that was pushing him to watch it. It's awesome. If you haven't seen it, you have to see it.
Yeah, they put in some extra work on that. They did. They really did. So it was really good. Shout out to Channel 2 and to Emily Proud. And her segment is called Making Us Proud, which is kind of cool. So yeah, shout out to them. It's a good story. So check it out. Go to herocharityrun.com if you want to donate to my effort to be in the marathon this year.
All right, y'all. All right, we got our orders. We know what we do in the Congregation of Joy. We are activated. Yes, we are. And we about that hero life, right? High emotion radiates overflow.
Exactly.
Overflow. We are in the overflow. So that's where we're going. So please support this beautiful work that Sekou is doing, his mission, his passion, herocharityrun.com. All right. All right. All right. Let's do that right now. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. $3,650. Done. Done. Okay. All right, y'all. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. Take care of yourself, all of yourself, right? Listen to your body. It has something it wants to share with you. And I will see you back here next week for more Sip with Rev Melissa. I'll see you Sunday for Living Life in Joy. I'll see you tomorrow for the Trunk Show of Joy. So we got lots going on, all good stuff. Peace and blessings, peace and justice. We're living life in joy, connected to our yes.